Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? Let's get this grind started. Whew. Gonna have a crystal opening vid come out probably later today. Got kind of lucky. And if you're paying attention when I'm grinding arena, you'll see who I got. Not only once, but twice. But twice. Alright. Start with the 5 stars. I'm thinking the cutoff is probably going to be around like 80 mil for the 6-star feature. At least I hope so anyway. Because anything more than that's going to be a real heck of a pain. Justin Patience. I've faced this guy quite a few times before. Justin Patience. Nick Fury. Yesterday I was or like last night really, I did an Abyss run for fun, and Abyss run for fun. I used Professor X, White Megs, Apocalypse, who else? Namor, and Mr. Sinister for synergies, for the Apocalypse synergy. And I smoked through that quest, man. Professor X is such a beast. Such a beast. Gotta remember that you don't have to keep changing the settings after you set them the first time around, unless you crash and restart. But yeah, Professor X and Apocalypse and Abyss was, or did I say Abyss? I meant Labyrinth of Legends. I did the easy path shortcut, and then I took a pit stop at X23. I wanted to see how Professor X would do against that fight, and he did pretty well. One of the few champs that can take down X23 in Labyrinth. I think Apocalypse could do it too if you have Despair maxed out to prevent the regen. You know, if you have like all 4 buffs up and then you throw bleeds on her and spam S special 1. You should be able to do it, but I went with Professor X. Got up to like 18 prowess and just nuked that fight down. I did have a 200% mutant boost on for that fight with Professor X, though. I think it's possible to do it without one, but I'll have to go back in and try it again. It should be. Just have to build more prowess. Higher than 18, I suppose. But I'll probably upload a couple of the solos from that path. I think it ended up using like 2 or 3 revives just from like dumb mistakes. So it wasn't too bad. I soloed Magic with Apocalypse and then soloed Maestro with Apocalypse, soloed X23 with Professor X. There was a bunch of solos in there. I think I had one mistake on War Machine, and that was about it. Or War Machine and somebody else. Maybe Civil Warrior or something. I don't remember. But times have changed since the Labyrinth first came out, that's for sure. That is for sure. But anyway, I'll be uploading some of the fights from that run through. I want to go back in again and use Professor X against Spider-Man. So I think once you get 25 channeling charges, his vigilance buff will nullify, not nullify, but prevent Spider-Man from evading. Aside from the Labyrinth evade, because I don't think anything can stop the Labyrinth evade, which is kind of annoying. But he should be able to do that fight fairly well, I think. I'll have to go back and look at like all the nodes and modifiers on that fight, see if it's possible. But it should be. It should be. I probably should have did the top 100 grind during the first part of the arena last week, what was it, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Try and get War Machine awakened, or try and go for the 5-star and then the 6-star, or the 6-star then the 5-star, but I think I'm just gonna try and go for the 6-star and call it good. Call it good. We're almost at 5 fights for the max multiplier. And we'll throw on an hour boost while we use our 6 stars. What's up, Z? Welcome in. Welcome in, buddy. I got a video coming out later today for the Mr. Negative crystals. If you've been watching the Alliance feed, you know what happened. I got somewhat lucky. And I took Shang-Chi up to rank 2 earlier when the new Throne Breaker thing clicked over so I could get all the milestones. But I have a new skill rank 3 candidate. Unless, of course, on the 4th they have like an Awakening Gem class selector or something. Or if I awaken Nick Fury, I'd either awaken him or hopefully dupe him would be, you know, the prime thing to do. But if he gets awakened or duped, then he'll go up to rank 3 before Shang-Chi. But Shang-Chi will definitely be going up soon. Okay. One more fight for the multiplier. Or one more match, actually. Do you have 5 or 6 star War Machine, Z? Pretty much like the sole purpose of this grind is to get the 6 star obviously, but just to test out War Machine. Because I have 6 star Ultron and 6 star Ebony Maw both duped a few times over. I think Ebony Maw's like 60 or something. But I was saying I should have went for the 6 star twice, since this shouldn't be like a really tough grind. I think like 80 mil or around there should get the 6 star. Shoulda, coulda, woulda though. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, you're special there, sir. I really like how the— oops, I thought I mistimed that evade. I really like how they changed it so that arena champs use their specials now. Like before the infinite streak, that is. Because it used to be a pain. It used to be a chore. Like Hulk and Kingpin were like the worst, because they'd always save to their special 3 and then nuke you down. No more. Ooh, got the full evade on that. Boss. See if I can do it again. Maybe King Groot just has the correct spacing, because usually I have trouble. Or maybe extra large champs have the correct spacing. Because usually it's like a really wonky special 2 to evade. Or my labyrinth run is rubbing off. Okay, you ready for this, Z? You paying attention? Check it. Check it out. Where is he at? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Look at that. Look at that guy. Seeing this? Boom. And then I also took Red Guardian up to Sig 200 with that stupid signature stone deal that they have. I only needed 15 more stones to take him up, so I just bit the bullet and got him. He's Sig 200 now. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. And he increased my prestige. I'm assuming after the 4th, he won't be in my top 5 anymore, but for the time being, he is. For the immediate future. Because once I rank up, or not rank up, but once I pop stones into Silver Surfer and Apocalypse, then I think he'll be kicked out. But that's a little ways off, I think. Because Silver Surfer's at Sig 20 and then Apocalypse is at like 80 or something. That's a little ways away, depending on how many Sig stones we get for the 4th. But I'm hoping we get a good amount. So I'll either dump in all my Sig stones for Prestige or into Ghost. Those are probably the only 2 options that I'll go with. Unless I awaken like Red Megs or something. Or Namor. Namor would be a Prestige move though, since he's like the number 2 mutant. But I'd have to awaken him first. Or dupe him, one of the 2. So we'll see. Time will tell. But still planning on doing a double grind for 6-star Overseer, which is gonna be brutal. Going to be brutal. Because he's a Prestige champ, and I think he's gonna be fairly decent too. But I'll have to check out the CCP videos when he comes, before he comes to Arena. Did we pop on a 1-hour boost? No, we did. But he should, judging from his abilities on Aunt May, he looks pretty tough. Pretty tough. He looks like a beast. Hoping that he's good. Because otherwise I'll just take him up to rank 2 and then save my science tier 5 CC for like Human Torch or Cap or somebody that I awaken. What I should have done is like planned out my signature stones a little bit better, my 6-star signature stones. So I dumped a whole bunch into Warlock, but he's gonna be knocked out of my top 5, I think, too, here fairly soon. But I mean, I guess like while he has been in my top 5, he's increased my prestige, right? So it's not like a total waste. Helps with Alliance Quest. Meh, we'll see. Never really been a fan of holding on to resources anyway. Unless there's, you know, no options to use them on, which is kind of like my current situation. I have a bunch of resources, but no good solid choices, I guess. I have choices, but they're just unawakened. And some of them don't necessarily need their awakened ability. some do. But I don't want to be stuck in the same boat I am with Corvus. Corvus's Awakened ability actually is pretty useful. Helps save on revives if you mess up, with his glaive charges taking the damage so you don't get KO'd. God, I love me some Professor X. Professor X. That was such a fun path yesterday with that mutant team. I gotta learn how to play Strife though. I think maybe I'll try and use him more the next run that I do in Labyrinth. I didn't use him at all really. I used him for 0 fights. But I know he has some ramp up damage. He can get the damage going. I just don't know exactly how to ramp him up. And the 6-star Scarlet Witch is in the Sigil packages now. Or the Sigil store, Black Market ISO store. She looks kind of cool, but it takes like I think 160 credits. And you only get 9 per week. So let's do some math here real quick. Bring up the calculator. What's 160 divided by 9? 17 weeks divided by 4. It's like 4 months. Like almost 4.5 months. 4.4 months. That's ridiculous. Unless they sell credits. Availability and then 6-star. Oh, actually, I need to. There we go. I need to rank up Archangel and Kingpin real quick, like. Archangel's another rank 3 candidate. And after watching that video, you don't need to necessarily dump stones into him. So that's cool. Just get him awakened and then he's good to go. Take him up to rank 2 or rank 3. And then I think we have Kingpin after this. I think we're good. Should be waiting for a level up event, but meh. Only 25 units, and I still have who is it? Mr. Negative I can take up to rank 3. He's my only remaining 5-star that's not at rank 3 or higher. And as soon as I get what, 6 cosmic class cats, I'm gonna take up Odin to rank 5. Okay, that should be good. How many champs do I have now? How many 6-star champs do I have? Oh, we're up to 66. For the US anyway. Okay, let's check out. How many champs we're working with now? I got a couple new ones, so that puts us at 127. which is not an even arena team. So, for as many 6-star champions as I have, I'm kind of surprised that I'm still getting new 6-stars as frequently as I am. It's actually kind of annoying. I mean, it's not annoying to get more like arena points, but it's annoying that I'm not duping any of the 6-stars that I want duped. If they made awakening gems more available, that would be fantabulous. Ooh, she intercepted me. How dare you? That's one thing I've been practicing in the Abyss. It didn't work that time, or my spacing was way too off. But like when they throw heavies, you do a light attack and then shorten the distance just a smidge, and then throw your heavy to counter their heavy with a heavy. I was doing that for Apocalypse mostly. Well, Apocalypse and Professor X. Since you get, what, 10 channeling charges every time you knock down the opponent with a heavy attack. And then for Professor X, it's just to reapply his buffs or get the bleeds. More damage. More damage. Okay. I always forget that Void is Incinerate immune for some reason. Always forget that. I think we'll end up with like around 9 million points after we run through the 6-stars. I don't know why, but like it's been fluctuating. The first time I ran my 6-stars in a long time, all the way through in, whose arena was it? Like 2 weeks ago. Maybe the I-Bomb arena, just for milestones or something. I didn't get, as many points as what I like normally got. Kind of strange. But then here in a few days they're changing the basic arena anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. Nerfing the points for 6-stars in the basic. Which honestly, I'm not a fan of. Not really a fan of. I mean, that's like preemptively not a fan, you know, like before seeing how the changes are going to affect arenas. But it just seems like you're kind of like hurting people with big rosters in the basic arena. Which, I don't know. I don't know. Not a fan, but we'll see how it plays out. We shall see. Time will tell, as they say. I was thinking about taking up Gambit to rank 3. He's got high prestige, or like high-ish prestige, but I don't know if I want to pull the trigger on that. mean, he does have some pretty wicked damage with his special 2s, and then the perfect block with the being a horseman after you get to 10 of his charges, which is really nice. He reminds me of the perfect block teams back in the day when you use them with the Apox energy. But he's a fun champ, just I don't know if I want to take him up over some other options. Excuse me. I heard some people used him in the gauntlet, Gambit that is. Not sure for what fights exactly, but I was watching some guy last night when I was doing my labyrinth run for fun, and he was talking about using Gambit, or like one of the people on his Discord call was talking about how he used Gambit. Well, like half paying attention, but if you got a Gambit, he's at least apparently decent for some fights in there. You know what would be an awesome change for quests, like event quests and just normal quests in general, is once you complete the quest, like once you fully explore it, if you could just, like, it wouldn't cost you any more energy, but they would have to like take out like the rewards, right? Because you couldn't like freely grind for revives or energy refills in like Act 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever it is. I think it's Act 2. And then Realm of Legends potion farming. But Realm of Legends only takes 1 energy per move anyway, so it might as well be free. But for other quests, they'd have to do something about that. But anyway, like, if once you fully explore the quest, if it wouldn't cost you any energy and you could skip to like whatever part of the quest you wanted, like just for practice, that would be cool. Like, I already completed the gauntlet, so say I wanted to, well, I guess you can in the gauntlet, right? You can just skip all the way to the end of the Nameless Thanos. Oh, I forgot how his rotation works. Shang-Chi. I gotta practice with him. I know you're supposed to start with a medium, light, medium to get rid of your debuffs, and then it's like just 5-hit combo, double medium, then a heavy or something, and you just repeat that, something like that. You'd know more about Shang-Chi than I do, Z. You need to learn him now that I took him up to rank 2. And potentially rank 3 soon. I think I'm at like half of a skill tier 5 CC. Not sure though. Not sure. But I think I'll be able to take them up on the 4th of July. Because I'm assuming they're going to have some selectors in there. How many? I think they had like... I can't remember if they had like full tier 5 CC or just fragment crystals or what in the last holiday deals. But he'll be going up soon enough, I guess. soon enough. I'm still planning on waiting till after the 4th to, you know, make any major rank up decisions, but that being said, if I don't pull a better mutant than White Mags, I think he's going to be my backup to take up to rank 3. Because he's, I mean, he's obviously not as good as Red Mags, right? And his prowess buffs are RNG, aside from the 3 guaranteed ones that you get with heavies. And then if like you use your persistent charges with White Mags, then the RNG drops down because it's like 5%. You have a 5% chance to get a prowess buff based on his persistent charges. So if you have 10 persistent charges, every hit you'd have a 50% chance to gain another prowess buff, which is kind of nice and kind of not, because his guidance pre-fight ability is so useful. But I don't know, I'm really digging him, and his energies are amazing. And he's got some good immunities, and he's like the whole package. He's just not as good as Red Mags. And I don't think his prestige is as good as Red Mags either. I probably should have baited her special too. But he's definitely a solid champ. Definitely a solid champ. And his like his pre-fight ability, the passive stuns, they bypass Limber, which maybe I might have known, but I forgot at some point, because when I was going through Labyrinth last night, I realized that, which is really awesome. Because that helped out for the X23 fight and Magic and Maestro. I saved the pre-fights for those 3 fights. So I don't know. He's a solid champ all around. And right now my mutant options, like say I didn't dupe anybody here in a couple weeks, right? My mutant options would be Sabretooth, White Mags, or Emma Frost. And out of those 3, I would go with White Magneto. How high is White Mag's prestige? Let's see. Let's go to Aunt May. Let's see if I can share this. Google Chrome, Aunt May, and then 6-star, rank 3. He's actually got higher prestige than Red Mags by a little bit, like 29 points. Huh. Who's ahead of him? Let's go back to 6-star, rank 3, mutant. Sabretooth is a smidge higher than him by 27 points. Gambit's up there. And then I have both of these two. And I have Namor, he's just unawakened. Yeah, so he's still a solid choice. Law you be yeah, asking Aunt May. Aunt May. He's still a solid choice, man. I mean, obviously the best thing is to wait just like 3 weeks, really. But if I don't pull a good mutant or a better mutant, then he's going to rank 3. Because I was thinking Sabretooth after I did the what was it? The O Canada Karina's challenge, because that was a lot of fun, even though Sabretooth is a 4-star, or was a 4-star for that challenge. It was still a bunch of fun. But the only downside of playing Sabretooth like that is he's really unit heavy or like revive heavy, right? Because you gotta quit out and bank his charges. Or quit out and bank his furies. And with white mags, you don't need to do that. But that was still a fun time. That one was probably my favorite of the Karina's challenges. I didn't think it was going to be as fun as what it was. I thought it was going to be like the Inhuman one or the Star-Lord one. Star-Lord one wasn't even actually all that bad. It wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be either. But by far the funnest of them was the O Canada Labyrinth Path. That was a fun one. And I've been thinking about burning my Cosmic rank 1 to 2 gem on somebody. Either Vision, Arcus, or Venom the Duck. I know Vision Arcus has a good synergy with Clairvoyant. It's like, what is it? It's like 15% less. Specials cost 15% less or something. Let's see. Yeah, senior discount. Which it could be really good with Clairvoyant. I use Clairvoyant a lot. But it would either be him or Venom the Duck is what I'm thinking. Him or Venom the Duck. Venom the Duck would be good for incursions, right? And if I have to keep using or keep playing with randoms, God, that is the worst. That is the worst. I swear to God, playing with random people in incursions is. I'd rather eat glass. I was getting so frustrated. I think yesterday when I was doing yesterday when I was doing incursions before Pager joined up with me. Oh my God. The first round, we made it to the third room. And then dude died. Which, you know, that's fine. Like, that's a little annoying, but you know, not everybody is at the same skill level. That's like understandable, right? Like, he tried. Still kind of annoying, but you know, you can't fault someone for, you know, not being the greatest at the game. Okay, then the second room made it to room 3 again. And then, dude had all his champs, he just decided he wanted to quit. Which is, that's annoying. That is annoying. And I was using, like, you know, like my top tier champs too. So frustrating. And then I had another one where I think the dude just quit out like the second room or something, and I was like, oh my God. I sent a cry for help in line, like, come on. Somebody. Somebody help me out here. This is getting ridiculous. I wish you still did Incursion, Z. I don't know why you don't. I don't know why. I know they take forever, but they're fun. Or they can be fun anyway. Sometimes they're not so fun. But me and Pager made it to like, I don't know, stupid crash. We made it to room 12 in section 8 or sector 8 or whatever it's called. That's pretty good. Cause you only get the shards up to room 15, right? Up to room 15. Well, what is Vision Arcus passively immune to? Check it out after this match. Is he passively immune to anything? I can't recall. Because if he's got some immunities, he would probably be the better rank 2 candidate over Venom the Duck, I think. Because he could be an incursion team with Clairvoyant. And she's got like bleed, poison, and incinerate immune based on what state you're in while using her. Let's see, let's check out, let's go. Oh, the crash reset my thingies here. Find Vision Arcus real quick. What's he immune to? Arcus reduces the potency of Power Drain, Steal, and Burn. So he doesn't have any immunities, really. I mean, any of the basic ones that you would want. And Venom the Duck doesn't have any immunities either. I don't know. I don't know who the better rank up choice is for incursions. Venom the Duck would be fun. He just takes some ramp up. And he synergizes with like everybody, but they're mainly solo synergies, right? Like you have a higher chance to get like his Fury or his Regen or something. I think I'm gonna get plowed by this guy. Void. Maybe not. I don't know. Undecided. Undecided who I should take up out of those two. So I still have one generic rank 1 to rank 2 gem for the 6-star. Then I have a mutant and a cosmic rank 1 to rank 2. Saving the mutant for whomever I awaken next. The cosmic, the only champs that are worth saving for would be Captain Marvel movie or Odin, but Odin's not coming to the basic pool for like another 3 months or something, right? However much time is left on the crystal. Oh, I totally spaced that. Fighting Starkey here with his annoying evade. Yeah, let's quickly check how much time is left, because Odin isn't Is Odin even in this batch of featured 6-stars? No. He's in the next one, so he's not going to be coming to the basic pool for another, like, 4 months, 3 months and 21 days. But he'll have a basic 6-star arena when he comes back to the pool, or when he gets added to the pool. So not worth holding out for him. Unless they do a, bro, Odin is in there? No, he's in the 5-star, but not the 6-star. I pulled him out of the 5-star day before yesterday. But the featured 6-star is Scroll, Strife, Psycho Man, Jubilee, Spider Ham, and Eyebomb. No Odin in there. Yeah, Odin's definitely not in here. Yeah, so I don't think it would be a smart play to hold out on my Cosmic Gem for him, since he'll have a basic arena whenever he gets added to the pool anyway. And if I really want him bad enough awakened, I could just grind for him. All good. All good. And I have his 5-star. I pulled him after my gauntlet run. Yeah, they're pretty bad. That pool is not the greatest. I regret not going for Eyebomb. I was thinking about doing a double grind for him, but I don't know what I was doing. Probably playing Minecraft or something. But the smart play would have been to double grind for him. Oh well. Going for Overseer, so I don't think he'll be better than Eyebomb, but I'm hoping, based on his abilities, he just looks like all around like decent, and he seems to be a decent defender. You have enough science? How many science do you have? I think the highest count I have is Cosmic with like 5 rank 3s. And the only one of the gods that I'm missing at rank 3 is Captain Marvel movie, and that's just because she's unawakened. I would love some more science though, dude. I have so many science champs. They're just, majority of them are unawakened. He's already born unlucky by being in the science class. Eyebomb's a beast though, man. Eyebomb's pretty good. I like me some Eyebomb. And he's good with suicides. I don't really want to fight Dark Hawk. We'll go up against Erm. Wonder if Erm is grinding for 6-star. Only have 2, Captain America and Human Torch. That's nice. Those are 2 nice. Those are 2 solid champs though. Like the best of that class. Who do I have Void and Red Guardian at rank 2 or rank 3, both Sig 200. But I would thoroughly enjoy a Human Torch or a Captain America. Human Torch doesn't need 6 stones, but Captain America most definitely does. You're telling her, tell him that he just got plowed. God, I really hope I awaken Nick Fury one of these days. I used to use that synergy everywhere. The 10% regen with gold pool, and I would go back to like using that synergy pretty consistently. But the only reason why I stopped is gold pool's a 5-star. I don't have his 6-star. I mean, he is available as a 6-star now, right? Yeah, especially with the... Or is the Fabulous one for gold pool or platinum pool? The Fabulous one bundles, those are for platinum pool, right? And then I think the only other way to get gold pool is a 6 stars through the crystals, but I didn't... Screw that noise. That'd take like 2 or 3 grand easy. But if I had Nick Fury as a rank 3 6-star, I'd bring him everywhere. You have 2.5 science, Tifa. Only rank champs when I have 3. Why not? What are your post your option? Post your science champs in line chat, dude. Your 6 stars. Dude, because I love Red Guardian. Like, he's one of my favorite science champs. Red Guardian is so awesome. Red Guardian, Human Torch, obviously. Mr. Fantastic got a buff, which makes him better than what he was. Thing. What else do we got in the science class? Captain America, obviously. Infinity War, he's a beast. There's like a bunch of good science champs. I-Bomb, we were just talking about him. Who else do we got? Let's see. 6-star, rank 3. Overseer's science. Mr. Negative. I don't know a whole lot about Mr. Negative though. Immortal Hulk. Spider-Ham. Void. Wasp. You said you liked Wasp, didn't you? I have her like triple duped, but she's still at rank 1. I could take her up to rank 3 like right now if I wanted to, but I would much rather take up Human Torch or Captain America. And there's not like a... Oh, I gotta plug in my charger. There's not like a glaring need to take up Wasp to rank 3 for anybody, really. She doesn't have anything like special about her besides damage, right? I mean, she's like a decent defender. Okay, I'm gonna check them out. Let's see. You got Rolk too. You got Rolk Awakened. That wouldn't be a terrible. That would be a really decent rank 3. I gotta plug in my charger real quick. Okay. Okay, so you got Human Torch and Cap at rank 3 already. Wasp is, I'm assuming, rank 2. Gladiator, Hulk, Void. Void's a solid choice. Rolk is a solid choice. Abomination. Doesn't he has a synergy, right, with somebody that makes his poisons the attack based off of, or his poison damage based off modified attack, right? I cannot remember who his synergy is with. Let's look him up real quick. Oh yeah. Abomination and Red Guardian? Is it really? Let's see. Red Guardian. All attacks have dealing 70% of modified attack. Yeah. What passive ability does this guy have? Provides, so he's just poison immune, and then his poison gets ramped up with Red Guardian. Huh. That's kind of interesting. That would be an interesting rank 3 choice. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I would not take him to rank 3. I'm not advocating that you do, but I wouldn't fault you if you did. It'd be interesting with the modified poison damage that he could be there's something there. I wonder how many people, or if anyone, has a rank 3 Abomination. Okay, but let's go back to tier 6 stars. Hulk. I probably wouldn't take him up unless he was awakened. I don't think he needs his awakened ability though. Red Guardian, who's awesome. I took him up to rank 2 unawakened. Thing is good. Mr. Fantastic. You have MODOK awakened. Yeah, so you got some Void for sure. I mean, you rock Suicides a lot, right? But definitely Void, Rolk, or Thing. I would take up any of those 3. I mean, I already do have Void. I have Red Hulk, he's just unawakened. And then my Thing is already rank 3 as well. And yes, I do recoil at 3. Oh, really? I think Goose does that too, right? 3 out of 3 recoil. That's an interesting playstyle. I guess for Legends runs with Ghost, that's probably really a really good setup since you can mitigate your recoil damage with Hood. You could also do the same thing with Thing. If you heavy attack and then throw your special to get his protection up, he doesn't take recoil damage, which is really nice about Thing. I think Thing and Ghost are probably the only 2 champs that mitigate recoil damage, right? Unless there's another one. Oh, Captain Marvel movie, who I'm fighting in arena right now. She, when her Indestructible is up, she doesn't take recoil damage. Who else is there? A few seldom champions that can prevent recoil. He stopped. He did before. He got me addicted to it and stopped. Oh yeah, Omega Red. Well, no, Omega Red can just regen. He doesn't prevent it. Like I guess his SP1 with 10 spores would like kind of even out, but that's not the playstyle you really want to go with Omega Red. Because you want to keep your spore count as high as you can throughout the entire fight, really, unless you go for a special 3. And then you can siphon all your spores and convert them into regen. Nah, just champs that like prevent recoil in general. You got Hood, Thing, and Captain Marvel is who I can think of off the top of my head so far. I guess Namor kind of counts because, or he used to count. Now it doesn't equal out. They nerfed him a little bit. I forgot about that. Before they nerfed him, you would regen all your recoil damage back for the most part. with his signature ability, but now not so much. Not so much. But that's regen based too. Who else is there? Anybody who gets an indestructible, right? Doesn't Venom Pool get indestructible, or is that only a Labyrinth buff that he gets? Luke Cage. Luke Cage after you tank a hit. Who else is there? Like, I guess that could be a cool playstyle with Luke Cage, right? Like, you could just continually push him to special 3s and then launch your specials while your indestructible buff is active. That could be a fun playstyle. I never thought about that. I have Luke Cage awakened as a 6-star. No, I obviously have him as a 5-star too, but I think he's only rank 4 or something. That could be an interesting type of playstyle. I don't see many people use Luke Cage. But as far as regen, there's like a lot of champs that can regen recoil damage. Omega Red's one. Wolvie is, gosh, I wish they had him as a 6-star. OG Wolvie. Because OG Wolvie with the Apocalypse synergy as a horseman is legit better than some of my 6-star rank 3s. He is so nasty when he has the horseman free fight ability. So nasty. That would be the ultimate duo if Wolvie ever became a 6-star. Apoc and Wolvie. That's a really fun synergy team. I wonder why they haven't come out with a Red Deadpool 6-star yet. Because, like, literally the only thing that Red Deadpool has going for him is his regen. Which shouldn't, like, preclude him from the 6-star pool, because there's plenty of 6-star champs that can regen. Like, Clairvoyant, for one, has, like, one of the best regens in the game. And she also has 3 immunities, and she can nullify and prevent debuffs. So I don't know why they wouldn't throw OG Deadpool in the mix. I'd go for him if he ever came out as a 6-star. But yeah, I don't know why they exclude some champions from the 6-star pool and not others. Like, I mean, I guess the only champ I could see why that would be, I don't know, maybe like a little bit problematic would be Quake, right? Because she'd be like everybody's go-to, like back to like how she was. But Ghost is like everybody's go-to right now, so I don't understand why that's a problem. At this point in the game, OG Deadpool, OG Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, hype. Yeah, Hyperion would be a nice 6-star. Scarlet Witch would be nice too. She wouldn't even be like the greatest mystic as a 6-star. She'd be a fun one. She'd be a decent one, but she wouldn't be like, you know, like a clairvoyant or anything. Blade as a 6-star would be lots of fun. I don't even think he would be too OP. Maybe. I mean, maybe he would be like, just based on abilities alone, maybe he would be like the most OP out of the 6-stars that haven't been released. Because even Quake, like, you just have a higher health pool and higher base attack, right? Which is no different than a 5-star. It would only be like what, 20% better, or like 18% better than the 5-star. But maybe with like 6-star rank 4s becoming a thing, that is maybe when they could become problematic or something. I don't know. Aegon's release broke every rule. Yeah. It was like so hypocritical, the reasoning for nerfing Scarlet Witch, OG Thor, and Doctor Strange. Like, I could see why they nerfed. Oh, they nerfed Black Widow too. I forgot about that. They nerfed Black Widow too. But I could see the reasoning for nerfing OG Thor, because that was just like insane Nuketown, right? Like, you could build to a special 2 and nuke down anything in game. He was like worse than Cole Obsidian was, right? At fully ramped up. And he took like no ramp up, just a few armor breaks and a special 2. So that was like a justified nerf. Captain America World War II was nerfed. What was nerfed about Captain America? His block proficiency or something? But Thor, that was like a justified nerf. Like, he was running rampant through the game. As much fun as what he was, I could see the reasoning behind it. Scarlet Witch was kind of iffy. I mean, yeah, I guess like her stun ability, you could stun lock opponents forever. So I could see that. Black Widow, all she has is ability accuracy reduction. And they just didn't want you to be able to do that 100% of the time. But that's not like the end all be all of abilities, in my opinion. Because they have nodes now where where ability accuracy reduction can't modify the node. So they could have just done that. I don't know. Circumvented the Black Widow nerf. Doctor Strange was ridiculous, because like the next champ that they released had way better regen than Doctor Strange did. I could see like the block proficiency or like the armor that he gets, because it made him like too tanky or too indestructible, I guess. But yeah, they nerfed his blessings, right? But then I think it's with Ghost Rider, it increases it back to almost, or like comparable to what it was, kind of. But as a synergy, it's so stupid, so stupid. Doctor Strange was ridiculous. Doctor Strange was not only an unneeded nerf, but a really shady one. Because if you remember, like 3 days before they did the nerf on Doctor Strange, they had the deals for him, like the $100 Awakening and Doctor Strange Scarlet Witch bundle or some nonsense. And then they nerfed him like 3 days after that. That was so shady. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. That was probably like one of the shadiest moves I've seen from Kabam. That right there. They plastered like advertisements for that deal everywhere. Get Doctor Strange! #1 champ in the game for the low price of $700. And then, oh yeah, we forgot to mention with 1.12, we're gonna nerf him into oblivion. That was ridiculous. That was a shady. That was something real shady. But yeah, Doctor Strange for sure. Black Widow is meh. I don't think they needed to nerf her at all. OG Thor was necessary. And then Captain America, Thor is a god, now just a wet noodle. He's the supreme, that's the point. Yeah. Perfect block is the only thing I approve, everything else is shady. Yeah. Perfect block teams were pretty prevalent in like every aspect of the game. But I could see like, I could see some nerfs, right? I could see just about like any nerf as long as you go about it like in an honest way. Like the Nick Fury nerf aggravated me quite a bit, right? Because they had his arena, they had his CCP. Okay, they pre-released Nick Fury to CCP members, and his synergy took away, I think it was like all debuffs at the start of the fight and gave 10% regen or something. But anyway, was it OP? Sure it was. But the point is that they released his crystals, they released him into arena, they released him even before all that to CCP, and then they nerfed him after all that. Like after they banked off of everybody going for Nick Fury. Like I got like probably like, I don't know. I didn't end up pulling him, but I got like, I think like 6 or 7 Odin's worth of Nick Fury crystals. I didn't end up getting him, but even still, that's shady in my opinion. Because there's no way that he made it that far after release without them planning on nerfing him or knowing that they were gonna nerf him. They can't be that incompetent. That nerf got me fired up. Just the way that it was handled. And I can even understand like the reasoning for the nerf to begin with, but stuff like that annoys me to no end. Like, you're a multi-million-dollar company, and you can't tell, you're trying to tell me that you can't do proper testing on a champ before they're released? Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Am I gonna die here? Maybe, maybe not. Show your special one, sir. Oh, you're a... What a jabroni, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Whatever, dude. Whatever. That was ridiculous. Oof. Let's not lose this this arena matchup. Let's not do that. There we go. Safe and sound. And all I need is like 3 generic 6-star awakening gems and I'll be good. Is that too much to ask? Is it? Is it? I think it's pretty much guaranteed that there's going to be an awakening gem of some sort in the 4th of July offers. I don't know if it'll be a generic, but I think at least a class specific or a random one is pretty much a guarantee this 4th of July. Oh, are you talking about my view counter? I'm here, not sure why your counter is 0. I don't know. I never, it fluctuates, like it went from like 2 to 0 just now or something. But I never look at my view counter while I'm streaming anyway. Even on Twitch, on Twitch you have the ability to hide it, which is what I do. Just because I don't want to get flustered by a lot of people watching me. If and when, you know. Like if I get like a raid on Twitch or can't really have raids on YouTube, but you can like link people to other chats. But anyway, I don't like thinking about it, like how many people are in here. And throw you off. Like when Seaton did, what was he doing? It was like his first big stream a few years back, and he got like, I think it was like maybe Labyrinth, or I think it was Labyrinth, and he got like super flustered because of all the people in his stream, and then started playing like absolute dog crap. Anyway, it's just one less thing to think about. Oh man. There's been some good streams in the past though. Like just thinking back, like I think Brian Grant's itemless Act 6 run was pretty awesome. Those streams were really cool. Like that was like a really unique set of streams that he did. Something out of the norm. And it was really, really cool, like watching the process of like, you know, like redoing quests and, you know, like trying to really think about what good matchups are, and like that was a really fun series, if you want to call it that. Itemless runs. Dreamin' has been doing Act 7 itemless runs. I haven't watched any of them, but I've seen them pop up on my feed. Maybe I'll do a rerun, a Labyrinth rerun itemless, because that's definitely possible. I think there's gonna be obviously some really tricky fights in there. Like right now I think Doctor Strange is bugged, but I just don't know. I keep on hearing people say that Doctor Strange is bugged in Labyrinth, but I don't know what's bugged about him. Like bugged in a good way to make him easier. But I don't know what is bugged about him. Because when I went through Labyrinth, that was a really painful fight. That fight was ridiculous. But like I could do like, for sure, I'm certain I could do probably like three or four itemless. Like yesterday, I wasn't even trying to do the easy path with the shortcut itemless at all. I was just going through just to practice with Professor X, and I wanted to see how he'd fare against X23. And I only used like 2 revives, and that was just because I was not paying attention and Stupid mistake. If they remove the damage cap in the wall, that would probably... I was gonna say, if they remove the damage cap in wall, it might be worth it to farm the generic 5-star gems. Because believe it or not, when Labyrinth first came out, there were people who did that, farmed the 5-star generic gem for prestige. Would be a legit way to test champs out. Yeah, it would. Yeah, could you imagine LOL with a rank 4? You could probably smash through that, like, depending on your rank 4, like if it was Ghost, maybe? Ghost. Any high damage champion. Ghost, Aegon. Depending on who it is. You could probably smash through LOL in like an hour if there was no damage cap. Even now, if there was no damage cap, you could probably smash through it in like an hour. I'm not sure who my first rank 4 is going to be though. I'm leaning towards APOC. If I had to choose like today, I think I'd go with Apocalypse. That's who I think I would choose. Because he's a really, really fun champ. And can do endgame content. But it would be like APOC or probably like the norm, like Ghost or something. APOC or Ghost, one of those two. As much as I like Professor X, I don't think I would take him to rank 4 over Apocalypse. And that's just because Apocalypse has better synergies, like a better kit, I guess. A much better kit. Can mitigate, evade, ability accuracy reduction with his concussion buff that can become a permanent concussion buff throughout the fight after a special 3. Can stop regen with all of his buffs in despair, or his debuffs in despair, as regen, albeit not very good regen, but does have it. He's got a lot going for him, and that's not even talking about his synergies, because he's got some pretty fantastic synergies. I think it would be Apocalypse if it were today. Apocalypse or Ghost, but I'm leaning towards Apocalypse. Apocalypse would be a solid choice. Solid choice. Can't go wrong with him. Auto block. Oh, that's fun. I forgot his stun could be reflected. See if we can do that again. Maybe not. Some of the funniest arena fights have been Black Panther Civil War against Black Panther Civil War, when you like reflect the stuns back and forth. That's funny. Let's not fight Apocalypse. There's not a damage cap on the gauntlet, is there? I don't think there was. I don't remember. There might have been. I wasn't paying attention too much. But most of the, or not most, but there's a lot of champs now that can bypass the damage cap with their passive damage. Like Professor X with his psychic damage or whatever on his specials. Red Guardian with his fracture damage, depending on how many debuffs you have going. Apocalypse. There's a few champs that can bypass the damage cap to some degree. Like your crits don't bypass, but the passive damage does. Gosh, this fight is so ridiculous. I was such a fan of 2099 when she first came out. What even is her name? I've been forgetting so many champs' names. What is her name? 2099 something. Guillotine 2099. Yeah, I was such a fan when she first came out, but now not so much. I mean, she's still really good, but she's like number 3 in the tech class for me. Behind Warlock, maybe even lower than that, behind Warlock and Ghost. Like number 3 at the highest. I have to look at all the tech options out there. Odin has passive damage too, based on his knockdowns, I think. Like when I was stupid crash. When I was going through Realm of Legends with Odin after I took him to rank 4, his special 2 after 2 knockdowns was like 80k damage altogether. So I'm kind of excited to see what his damage looks like at rank 5 whenever I get 6 more cosmic tier 4 class cats. What we got going on here? Item use. Item use. 1 to 10%. What did that put me at for? Claim all this stuff. $246. I don't think it really matters who I pick out of these. I think they're all maxed out. Okay, what's this? Nothing. I think I'm like, I thought the rifts reset today, but I guess not. At least when I checked earlier, they weren't active or refreshed. I'll check them again, but oh, that's pretty nice. Maybe on Wednesday they reset. Where are they at? They're in here, I think. Yeah. I'm fairly close to another 6-star, I think. Yeah, like 3k away. Like 3k away. One of these has got to be a good one. Like from the basic pool, I mean. Not from Cavalier Crystals, because I don't count those. I mean, it's obviously nice to get a good pull from a Cavalier Crystal, but you pay for them with your time or with actual money. I don't really count those. Like, if you get good pulls is like a good pull, but just not the same way that a good pull from a basic crystal or from shards is. I guess Doc Ock also has passive damage, but I don't know that it would ramp up high enough to surpass 50,000 for Labyrinth. Unless, even if he was like rank 3, I don't think his passive damage ramps up that high to really matter. Who else has passive damage? I mean, like, aside from like bleed or poison or degen, talking like just actual passive physical or energy damage or direct damage. Doom? Does Doom have passive damage on his special 2 or special 1? Or he has like nullify damage or some. Oh, what am I? Oh. The arena settings got reset. Elsa? Oh. The arena settings got reset because of the crash. Now we're getting a connection interrupted. Already at 7 million though. Okay, here we go. Back in action. Elsa. Do the Magnetos have passive damage? They have that heavy damage, right? Or maybe just red mags through his signature ability. Oh, I should have heavied her. Use your special. Throw that special too. Ugh. Guillotine 2099 is a really well animated character though. I like her animations and her overall look design. Mojo was such a I obviously or like clearly did not know how to play that fight in the gauntlet. He took so many revives. He was such a painful fight. Okay, back to the 6 stars. Raw damage all the way through. That's an question to answer. Here's maybe Mojo. Mojo might have passive damage, right? He has degen. I don't know if he has like the physical or energy passive that I'm talking about. Clairvoyant does in her incinerate phase. I think it counts as like incinerate damage or something, but even if they're incinerate immune, it still does additional damage, right? Let's look real quick. I'm trying to do this fight through OBS, but like the delay is throwing me off. Ugh. I don't know how Brian Grant does it like that. That's strange. Anyway, let's check out Clairvoyant. I think she has passive damage. Clairvoyant. It's one of her spells, right? Clairvoyant has Incinerate, dealing. No, because it's not a buff, is it? Like, there's definitely passive damage in her Curse of Hellfire phase. I'll have to check her out. Remind me to watch for that when I use her in Arena. She definitely has some passive damage. Okay. But yeah, without the damage cap in LoL, that would be a lot funner. A lot more fun. I think, when did Red Guardian get released? Like 2 4th of Julys ago? Or 3 4th of Julys ago? 3 years ago? I remember it was like right around the 4th because I was on vacation and I popped some of his Cav crystals and got his 6-star, but not the 5-star. And by some, I mean more than I should have. Red Guardian was like probably one of the more expensive champs that I went for. Red Guardian, Clairvoyant, Blade. Blade was up there too. Civil Warrior. Civil Warrior was probably the worst champ that I went for. A lot of cabs. I still like him though. I pulled him recently out of that Nexus from the Gauntlet. I think it was that Nexus anyway. If I awaken him, I'm taking him up to rank 2. I like Civil Warrior. Civil Warrior is he holds a special place. He's rank 2 worthy, I think. Don't know that I would take him up to rank 3 Unless I was like overflowing with tech cats or something. He's not suicide friendly? No, he's not. But he's fun. But neither is Red Guardian, really. Steve Rogers. Neither is are any of the caps unless you rock the Nick Fury synergy, which hopefully after this 4th I will be doing constantly. Otherwise known as the redheaded stepchild of the caps. Alliance quest is done. I think I need to start stocking up on tier 4 class cats again. I burned through most of them. I think I only have 6 left. 6 crystals left, and then I'll get 1 or 2 or 3 or something like that from Heroic and Master Event Quest. Are you on the Marvel Insider rewards, Z? I haven't been using my points for the longest, but I recently picked up the 2-star Mr. Negative package, and then now they have a 2-star Overseer package, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna try and get that one. I like misread one of the messages or one of the emails I got from Marvel Insider. It said my points were expiring or something, or like I had to use them or lose them basically. So I got like all the packages that I could. But then like the day after I burned all my points, the 2-star Overseer package came up and I was like, oh man. I normally do Heroic. I stopped doing, is there still a normal? There's still a normal, right? There's just not an easy anymore. But I stopped even claiming them for a while, but I still had like, I don't know, like 300 or 400,000 points that I burned the other day. I forget which video it was, but I think maybe one of Professor X's crystal opening submissions. But somebody chose Winter Soldier, Awakening Winter Soldier over like a better decent champ. I can't remember who the other option was. Out of a 6-star Nexus crystal. I think like the first option was a dud, and then it was Winter Soldier and somebody else, but they went with Winter Soldier to Awaken. Which is kind of interesting. I was in an alliance like way back in the day before I joined AOA with somebody who really liked Winter Soldier. Come on, there we go. So much so that he took up, back when tier 4 CC were super rare, right? When they first got introduced into the game, they were like $75 for one. something like that. And then along with what challenge was it? There was Alliance Quest, like the top 10 in Alliance Quest could get tier 4 class cats, and then there was like a select few event quests that had them. What was that Quake's challenge? I can't remember the name of it, but that was like the first challenge that they. Is it even still up? I don't think. Maybe it is. Maybe I can check. But anyway, he took up Winter Soldier, and that was like pre-buff Winter Soldier. Back when tier 4 were like the end-all be-all of resources, which was a pretty bold move. Pretty bold move. But anyway, that crystal opening submission reminded me of that. To each their own, I suppose. To each their own. I was trying to think of like the worst champ that I would take up. I think it's probably Civil Warrior, but he wouldn't go to rank 3. The worst champ that I'd take up to rank 3 would probably be Star-Lord, maybe. Because obviously there's much better tech options, or just options in general for combo champs. Aegon is one of them. Guillotine is probably a better option than Star-Lord, just because she has dual immunities. But Star-Lord would be one that I would take to rank 3, like no questions asked. If I pulled him twice as a 6-star, I'd take him up to rank 3. He's still to this day one of my favorite champs. I thought about taking up Doctor Strange not too long ago when I first awakened him, but he doesn't have a lot going for him. He's got some useful synergies, like what the synergy with Clairvoyant gives her a 50% chance to get a special 2. And then it's like one of the synergies with one of the Ghost Riders, I think. The synergy with somebody. Let's see. Synergy with... It's the one that increases his blessings. He's got a ton of synergies. I just barely ranked 5 my Star-Lord 3 days ago with Tech 4 to 5 rank up. Yeah, that's who I used my Tech rank 4 to rank 5 on, was Star-Lord. After I completed the last variant, I think. Which synergy am I looking for? Gain passive prowess, increasing special attack. No. Mystic craft, no. Mystic bear, no. Lifesteal heals an additional 70%. That's a really good synergy for Doctor Strange. Makes his lifesteal useful. Which one is it? There's a synergy that increases his blessings by like 15% or something. Did I skip it? Gain passive prowess whenever a blessing activates, increasing special attack. No. 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 Doctor Strange deal 50%. Nullifying a buff. Nemesis is a attack. Did they remove it? Wasn't there... Doctor Strange. Oh yeah, okay, so it's with Silver Server. Increase the potency of Doctor Strange blessings by 25%. I have Silver Surfer at rank 3. I know Silver Surfer, Doctor Doom, and... Doctor Strange have some good synergies. Yeah, I was thinking about taking him up to rank 2. I have him awakened. but I couldn't pull the trigger on that one because even with all of his synergies, he's still not the greatest. What is that legendary YouTuber's name? I can't remember him for the life of me. He went to one of the summer showdowns, I think like the first one. There's something with legend in it. What's his name? He took up Doctor Strange to rank 2 like a long time ago. And he actually used Doctor Strange in the showdown in New York. It was before COVID, so they were actually there. MSD, no, it wasn't MSD. He was there with, I want to say Brutal, and maybe Brian Grant. What is his name, man? He only did like a few live streams, but he was really known for like his videos. He's like a video of like going through every combo with Star-Lord or something. What is his name? Let me look him up real quick. MCOC Star-Lord combos. Not Metal Sonic, dude. Invincible, that's his name. This video right here. This guy, Invincible. He has Doctor Strange at rank 2. He took him up to rank 2 like a long time ago. But he hasn't been uploading content in a while. Invincible was his name. And he used Doctor Strange in the Summoner Showdown contest, and I think he did really well with him. Can't remember who won that one though. Maybe Brutal. Maybe Brutal won that one. I know MSD won, Legacy won. Who else won? Yeet, maybe? Yeet won once. And then I didn't even watch the most recent one. I watched like the first round and that was it. Did he sell his account? Who, Invincible? I don't think so. I wonder whatever happened to Mix Brownie. You remember him, Z? He was in AOA when like I first joined up. And he was like where we're at now. Like, not to toot my own horn, but like, you know, like one of the top ranking slash skilled-ish members. I mean, because I'm obviously not the best, but I would consider myself better than quite a few when I set my mind to it. But anyway, he was finished the Labyrinth Top 200. He was really cocky. Wonder what happened to him. So I remember, he just quit, right? Like, he didn't join another alliance. You know who I miss is Vag. Vag79. Cause wait, there was a few people who left AOA to go to like a top 10 alliance, right? I think it was like Vag and somebody else. 2 other people maybe. But I actually talked to Vag not too long ago. He was like a fun mini whale. Cocky bastard. Yeah, he was pretty cocky, dude. I remember I back in the day asked him for tips for when I was doing my LOL run. And after that conversation I pretty much just stopped talking to him. I was like, wow, dude. Like that's unneeded like cockiness. Like patronizing almost. He retired and never came back. Well, there you go. There you go. Like that's one of the biggest like turnoffs for like people in general, inside of gaming or outside, is being patronizing or condescending to people who don't know much or aren't as good, you know? Like, dude, you didn't start off being really good at MCOC, so settle down. You didn't just hop on the game and know everything about it. Just did us wrong? Oh, how did he do us wrong? I don't, I thought he left on good terms. Did he like leave during Alliance Quest or something? Mixed brownie? No. He was like, it was just so, it was like sifting through all the cocky responses to try and get like any useful information, and there was none. He didn't, but no, he didn't help me out at all. I stopped talking to him after that. Yeah. He left shortly after. After his top 200 labyrinth clear. Labyrinth completion, exploration. I don't know. I don't mind helping people out. Kind of enjoy it actually. Like back when I used to be in graphic design, I used to make tutorials for all kinds of different stuff, and that was like one of my favorite things to do as like a content creator way back in the day. I was doing like air quotes right there, like content creator. I think content creator is kind of like saying like an influencer, like all those, you know, like models on Instagram, like, oh, I'm a social media influencer. Like, are you though? Are you? Are you? Or like content creator? I just don't like the term. You retired? Oh, dang. I did not know that. I chatted with him like a few months back, I want to say. He was on your friends list until he stopped logging in. I think he's still on my friends list. But I didn't know he retired. A social media influencer. Put that on your resume. What did you do for the last 5 years? Oh, I was a social media influencer. I mean, I guess there's some substance to it though, right? Like Seaton talked about it a little bit, like how he used his YouTube career to help him finance a house or whatever. He talked a little bit about it when he first bought his, or was going to buy the house that he's in now. So there is some like legitimacy to it, I guess. Oh, gotcha. His rating hasn't moved. Well. Mine's been going up fairly quickly. You had me beat up until when, like up until Christmas deals, or like shortly thereafter Christmas, somewhere around there. You had me beat for a while. Oh, I forgot to track how many points we got with just our 6 stars. I think it was like just over 9 mil though. Just over 9 mil. Okay, here's Clairvoyant. I want to switch her to her 3rd phase if I can. Oh my gosh. I might kill... Yeah, I might kill her too quickly. Dang it. Maybe I'll test her out in Realm of Legends real quick, because I'm almost certain she has passive damage and it's not a debuff. After this fight, we'll just do like a quick test. TGR is such a beast, bro. Such. Oh, I messed that up. I already heavied, so I didn't need to heavy again. Okay, Clairvoyant in Realm of Legends real quick. What do we got here? Oh, Alliance, something. Shang-Chi. There was something about Shang-Chi in there. Let's see. Shang-Chi Arena Milestone Correction. Oh, how generous of you, Kabam. Special quests. Realm of Legends, and then we'll throw in Clairvoyant real quick. There's something with her Hellfire phase. Unless I'm mistaken, I could be wrong, but I'm almost 100% certain that it's not a debuff, not an Incinerate debuff, that it's just passive damage. Okay, so no passive damage. There's the debuff. Now let's throw the special 2. Yeah, see, the special 2 has additional passive damage that's not debuff related. Okay. Because there's the Incinerate debuff, which will give you faster charges or whatever if they're immune, but then she also has that passive damage on her special, or on her Hellfire phase during special attacks. Okay, back to Arena. Do this one. Actually, do I even have my correct masteries for arena? Yeah. Guess so. Wasn't sure if I changed them back after my Abyss run last night. Or Labyrinth run. My crystal stash, or like my free crystal stash, is like all but depleted with all the content that has come out at 7.2, and the gauntlet took the last bit of the free crystals, I think, or maybe there's something else. There's another piece of content before that. But for the longest time, I had like hundreds of them. When do the rifts reset? Is it Wednesday? I need some more 6-star shards from somewhere. I could trade in 5-star shards in the Summoner's Sigil, but I don't know that I want to do that. That would be the first time that I would have done it if I do it, if that makes any sort of logical sense. And that would be 1500, and that would put me at 8500, so I'd still need another 1500. There's no 6-star shards in Master event quest, so it would just be the Rift or crystals, really. And I could probably get like another 20 or 30 Shang-Chi Mr. Negative crystals. But I kind of want to save a little bit for Overseer. For either refreshing or calves. Where else can I get 6-star shards from? Just the rifts, right? I do have that daily deal, but that's only 250 per day, and I'm not choosing 6-star shards out of that anyway. I'm choosing the tier 5 basic frags. I need tier 5 basic more than I need 6 stars. I guess after this arena ends on Thursday, right? Today's Monday. Yeah. Maybe incursions? I don't think I have enough shards though. Yeah, I'm at 20,000 and it takes 32,000. Is that 5-star Fabulous One bundle worth it? I already got the 6-star one. Because I already have Platinum Pool as a 5-star. And he's awakened. Or duped or whatever. I don't know that the 5-star one is worth it. The 5-star bundle. Not sure. There's gotta be some other means of getting 6-star shards other than Cavaliers, right? Or I'll have to be patient and wait for rifts and hope to get lucky. Who knows? I need another soda or an energy drink or something. I am so addicted to those new Red Bulls, the dragon fruit ones, whatever. I'm gonna grab one real quick and use the restroom. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And I'm back. Gotta focus up and continue on the grind. Slacking. But yeah, they're dragon fruit Red Bulls. So good. Kind of different. It's a little bit different, but good nonetheless. Alrighty. Angela's not too shabby now. She's quite the champ. Her rework, buff, or whatever. Who, Zeno, who are you holding out for? Or like, what are you saving your tier 5 basic and your resources for not wanting to rank up a science champ? Because the only reason why I'm not using my rank up gems is because I know the next rank 2 I do is going to immediately go to rank 3. Aside from the cosmic 1 to 2, excuse me, which I'm just gonna use on the next level up event, I guess. For either Vision or Venom the Duck. Just not decided on which one of those two. Which one of those two I'm gonna go with? Tricky, tricky, tricky. My phone is like really lagging right now. Probably gonna crash again. What's my battery percentage? Is that 58%? So I could take it off the charger. Okay. Old Man Logan would be a solid rank 3 candidate had like the mutant class not blown up like it did. Because shortly after his rework there was what, Apocalypse, Archangel's now added to the 6-star pool, Professor X, Strife. There's just so many mutants ahead of him. Magneto's rework, White Mags. That's not to say that Old Man Logan is bad. He's decent. He does some good damage too. But there's just better options out there. Strife. I really need to learn how to play Strife. Like how to build him up. It's something with like his phasing charges, I know that much. Or that little. I know that little. Something with his phasing charges. And heavies. Something with heavies and phasing. And I think his cap is like 20 of whatever little charges he gets. Okay. Ooh. Dude, our water heater, knew it was gonna crash. Our water heater got replaced the other day because it was just gushing water. It just broke. It was just old. And we got it replaced, but the new water heater, I think I need to turn down the temperature on it or something, because it's just dumping out scalding hot water. It's like super hot. I prefer like super hot water, like when I shower or like wash my hands or whatever. But this is like you're burning through all 7 layers of the epidermis type of hot. Actually, I need to check my texts real quick. I really dislike how people use your phone number, or like, yeah, your phone number for nonsensical stuff. Like, I took my car and I have a maintenance plan through the dealership that I bought my car from. And after every service, they send me, maybe I could unsubscribe, but they send me like text to review or like rate how the service went. No thank you. No thank you. And then recently I've been getting these random text messages with just email links in them. And for the absolute longest time, someone named Amanda was like, they must have had like a similar phone number to mine or something, because I get, to this day, it hasn't happened like this month yet, but I get these texts for like, hey Amanda, like your health insurance is expiring, or like, hey Amanda, here's your new login code, or like actual phone calls for Amanda. Super weird. Because I've had the same cell phone number since I've had a cell phone. Like way back in the day. My number's never changed. So I don't know how that could be confused. How Amanda's phone number could be confused with mine. Had the same phone number and same phone carrier, Verizon, since I bought my first cell phone. Strange times. Oh wait, excuse me. Jabari Panther's an interesting champion. Kinda wish I had her as a 6-star. With how she gets rid of debuffs and all that. Super nifty. And she does have some good damage once she gets her... forget what they're called, like Huntress mode or something. Whenever she gets to 10 of her charges. And like recently I've been like forgetting like the names of the champs in game and stuff, like Darkhawk. Like I forgot his name, and then Guillotine 2099, I forgot her name not too long ago. I'm kind of wondering what that's his from. Maybe just not playing as frequently as what I used to. I don't know. Because like in general, you can only remember so many things at a time. Like how do you determine what goes into your memory bank and what doesn't? Like, you know, like your, I don't know, your class of 3rd grade 30 years ago. Like I bet you can't remember 99% of those classmates. I do remember one though, two actually. And that's just because that's just because I got jumped. I got jumped by those two way back in 3rd grade on my way home from school. I got beat up. And I don't even know why. Like I've always been like super sarcastic and like a jokester. But I don't remember what I did to these specific kids. But yeah, one day when I was walking home from school, they just chased me down and beat me up. 3rd grade. I got one of them back though. I got one of them back in gym class. I remember that. I'm of the mindset that like everybody deserves a good whooping at some point, right? Like, you know, like some parents don't believe in like hitting their kids and, you know, all that, right? I don't know. I got hit as a child. I mean, not like beat, like like call social services type of, you know, hit, but you know, you got like spanked or like a bop on the mouth if you were out of line. It turned out all right. You know, had my fair share of fights growing up. I mean, I never went out looking for fights. They kind of just always found me. They kind of had their way of finding me. And I think growing up, a lot of that had to do with that I am like fairly sarcastic as an individual. So my mouth got me in trouble. You know, the think before you speak type of logic doesn't really apply to me. I kind of just speak and then don't even really think about it afterwards. I remember in high school, the high school that I went to was really close to like a few fast food joints, so during lunch me and my friends would walk or drive to you know, get lunch. And there was one day we were walking to McDonald's, I think. It was either McDonald's or Little Caesars. One of those two. Back when like Little Caesars had the $3 Wednesdays for like a pizza. Anyway, we were walking and like the preppy kids, not necessarily jocks, but like the in-betweeners, like just the preps, right? That hung around the jocks but weren't like necessarily good at like football or basketball or whatever. Did not like us for whatever reason. And when we were walking to Burger King, this kid, I remember his name, they drove by us in a truck, and like he was hanging outside of the truck and like swung at the back of my friend's head going like 30. Like, he didn't hit him, but if he would have, that would have jacked him up probably a lot more than being hit would have. They weren't the brightest bunch, I'll tell you that much. But just like random stupid stuff like that led to all kinds of fights growing up. That kid did not turn out too well, like in life in general. He didn't make it that far. But what do you expect? Gosh, I really want to watch the new Mortal Kombat. I haven't seen that yet. I heard it was pretty good though. Oy. Man. Don't really hear too much about Killmonger anymore, right? Like, he's got that good synergy with Void for the 1% healing. But aside from that, don't really hear too much from him out of the skill class. Oof, I got clipped right there. Is Kamala Khan getting a rework? She's up next, isn't she? Or like it's like Ant-Man and her and somebody else? Which, if that is true, I don't know if that's factual. I just think I remember hearing Kamala Khan was getting buffed. But if it is true, say Kamala Khan is getting buffed, why would they pick the best of the worst of the Marvels to buff? And by that, I mean Kamala Khan is the best of the three OG Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Kamala Khan. I mean, I don't think she's good, but she's the best out of those three. So why wouldn't they buff up one of the other ones? One of the worst ones? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, we're at almost 10.5 mil. Ooh, here's another champ that not too sure why she isn't in the 6-star pool. Magic. She would be fun as a 6-star. I'd take her up to rank 3 as a 6-star. Currently leaning towards Sasquatch as my next Mystic. But I still got to do some testing with Tigra. Because I have her awakened, but she's just at rank 1. And I know a lot of people used her in the Gauntlet, so she's definitely got some good stuff going for her. I just haven't spent the time learning her at all. But I do like Sasquatch. Oh, we're going up against Erm again. Or Mupple Snuff. Yeah, we'll go. Well, I guess I could have put Magneto against Green Goblin, but... OG Spider-Man needs a rework. I would have thought they would have reworked him when they like redid Spider-Gwen. Did they rework Stealthy at some point? Like since his release, didn't they like alter him a little bit? Like back when it was Human Torch got some of his abilities amended, I think Stealthy, but then they said like Ronin was fine. The new Ronin with an I. And he's not fine. He could have used some love. Ronin could have definitely used some love. They're like, ah, he's good, he's good. Nobody uses him, so he's fine. Nobody uses Ronin. He's a weird champ to use anyway. Like with his cycles and dashing back and all that. I remember I briefly thought about taking him up. Like that was a really fleeting thought. Really fleeting. Like maybe all but 2.5 seconds. But that was when I had 2 skill awakening gems and nobody to use them on as a 6-star. Gosh, I had those in my inventory for forever. Now I kind of wish I had one for Nick Fury. Who did I even awaken? I awakened Hitmonkey and Stealthy, I think. I think Hitmonkey was the other one that I awakened. But I still stand by that choice. Hitmonkey is he's a beast. So is Stealthy. And both of them have great prestige. Ooh. No, Spider-Gwen, no! Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're done with our maxed out 5 stars. I think I'll probably get through my rank 4s and then call the stream there. Ooh, it's been a long one already. We've already been going for almost 3 hours. Almost, not quite. I think we'll be able to end like the stream with around 12 million points. And if we do some quick math, we could do another run later tonight when our 6 stars refresh. That's 24 million, like 72 million. If I just do my 6 stars and 5 stars, rank 5 and rank 4. Just trying to think of how much lower ranked champions I need to use. If we want to, well, that should be good because I'll be able to run my 5 stars 3 times tomorrow and Wednesday. That'll be like an additional, say 5 million-ish points. That'll put us around 80 just using rank 4, 5 stars, and 6 stars. It's not too bad. Did they post how much the reworked 6 star went for yet? Let's see. Arena cutoff. Oh yeah, so the 6 star went for 75 million. Okay. Okay, so then that makes sense, so that's what I'll do. I'll do my 6 stars, and then 5 stars, rank 4 and higher. We should be able to snag the 6 star when it's all said and done. And even if I didn't, even like say I missed, it wouldn't be the end of the world because I don't have a 5 star war machine. I mean, I'd prefer the 6 star over the 5 star, but if I got the 5 star, I'd be content with that. I think if I ran through, I don't think I can though. Like I was gonna say, I think if I ran through my 4 stars that are 550 and all my 5 and 6 stars, but I think my 5 stars might start. How long are 5 stars on cooldown for? Like 4 hours? I don't know that I can run through all of my 5 stars before they start refreshing. I mean, I think I should be able to. Or maybe, yeah, I can still. I don't know what I'm thinking. I just can't run through all of my 550s. Because the 550s start refreshing before I run through them all. Because they're only on cooldown for 2 hours. I think it takes just over 2 hours or just at 2 hours to run through all of my max ranked 4 stars. One of my goals back in the day was to be able to run Arena consistently without having to wait on refreshes, and that goal has been achieved for quite some time. I guess I'm gonna find out, like, during the Overseer Arena, just how much I can put up without refreshing. I mean, obviously I'll most certainly have to refresh, but I'll probably save that till day 3. I'm betting he's gonna go for like at least 130. Shang-Chi went for 129 million on his first arena. Doesn't show a cutoff for his second round, but I think it was roughly the same amount of points. Is Shang-Chi high prestige? What is he on the prestige list? Shang-Chi is... prestige list. 6-star, rank 3. Shang-Chi is 4th. Let's show all 200 rows. And then we'll do... Overseer is 6th. And Shang-Chi is 23rd overall. That's kind of comparable. I bet Overseer is going to go higher than what Shang-Chi went for. Huh. Mr. Negative? He hasn't been in an arena right yet. He's up next. Mr. Negative. Yeah, because we just had his early access crystal, right? Or has he been in an arena? Am I going crazy? Yeah, he was already in arena. He was last round. He went for... Ooh, Mr. Negative went for 141 million. Mr. Negative went for 133 million first round and 141 million second round. Dang. What's he on the prestige list? Mr. Negative comes in at number 14. Oh, so you can bet your bottom dollar that Overseer is gonna be quite a bit higher than that. I think an Overseer will probably go for like 150 million. That is gonna be a rough arena. Very rough. But this will be a good warm-up arena grind to see roughly how much it'll take to get to 150 million. Probably like 10 more rounds. Not too shabby. But we should end with like around, I don't know, say 30 million today. And that's if I run some of my rank 3 5 stars. depending on how much extra I want to do. Maybe I'll do one full run through. And then that'll let me know definitively like how many points per full run through I can get. Because aside from day one, you can do 3 runs of 5 stars per day. A lot of grinding though. Maybe I'll break my win streak on Overseer. That'd be nice. I think I have the 2nd highest in the Alliance. I think, or maybe the 3rd highest now at 1,200, because I think you beat me recently, Xeno, and then somebody else, maybe like D-Man or something. I don't know. Somebody else put up a pretty big win streak. Or Goose, maybe? Goose for Shang-Chi or something? I don't know. There was somebody else in the mix. Somebody threw their hat into the ring. But I got news, boys. I got news. Taking back the crown during the Overseer Arena. Taking it back. Wonder what the highest legit arena streak is. I know 1,500 is possible, and that's with like 4 hours of sleep per night, or like a little bit over 4 hours, like 4 or 5 hours. And I know that's possible because I did that during, or I could have. I ended up with 1,200 win streak, but I could have pushed it to a 1,500 win streak during the gold pool arena. The servers were down for like 6 hours or 8 hours or something like that. Something ridiculous. I mean, like, I've seen like, you know, like 2,000 plus win streaks, but some of those are by more than one person, right? And then some of those are from the special arenas, like the 7-day arenas. Like, you could bump your, if you went hard on one of those 7-day arenas, like I think they come out during Christmas for all the 5-star shards and 6-star shards or whatever. You could get like a 3,000, 4,000 win streak easy if you went hard in that arena for no other reason other than a win streak. So I don't think there's any ranked rewards in them. It's just the milestones. Or you could do the 1v1 arena. Little known fact, those win streaks count towards your profile win streak. And those are forever. So like if you never lose a 1v1 fight, you could, you know, get your win streak up as high as you want, really. But you just have to like be careful to only use your maxed champs, like for whatever rarity you're using. Like you know, I think 6 stars would probably be okay. Like even a rank 1 6-star, but 565 5-star or rank 4 5-star, and then only 550 4 stars. I think the highest I got my 1v1 streak was like a couple hundred or a few hundred or something like that. I don't really do 1v1 arena. Is there even a point to the 1v1 arena at this stage in the game? I mean, you get battle chips, right? You get a few battle chips per fight. Maybe if you have like champs that you can't use and you're super addicted to the arena, or like on Sundays or something, when there's no other worthwhile arenas to run through. Because there was like literally like no point, unless it's just for like super beginning players. I don't know. That needs a rework though. That arena needs a rework. There needs to be a point for that. Rework it or get rid of it. Something. Or maybe have like ranked rewards in the 1v1 arena every 3 days, like how the normal arenas are, or something? I don't know. Or they could like move the special arenas to the 1v1 arena. That would be kind of cool. Give it a purpose. You know, like how I was saying they have the special 7-day arenas during the holidays or whatever. Just move that to the 1v1 arena and have it more frequently. That'd be interesting. I think we got 4, 5 more rounds left before our rank 4s are used up. And we're just passing 12 million points now. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. Bum, bum, bum. Apocalypse. I really want to take this this guy up to rank 5, even though I have the 6-star at rank 3. Just another option for an additional horseman would be pretty dope. Pretty dope. I know some people don't like doubling up on champs, right? Like if they're gonna take the 6-star up to rank 3 or rank 2, then they're not gonna take the 5-star up, but I've kind of always enjoyed that, really. Like having Ghost at rank 3 and rank 5 and a 550 and a maxed out 3-star. I don't know. I think it gives you more options when you need to practice against like an individual fight, like Symbiote Supreme versus the champion in 6.2. Take whatever rarity you want against like the champion for dueling. Duels, which I'm really glad they added the champs in game just by searching for their name in duels. That was a really good pro player change. Like if you want to fight the champion, you just search the champion in a duel and boom, pops up a I think they don't have masteries though, right? Like they're mastery free, but even so, pretty nice. Okay. Odin. This guy's a sleeper. All pun intended. His special 2 does some serious damage after 2 knockdowns. Maybe around 12.5 mil when it's all said and done with the R4s. Not too shabby. Back when I was talking about Ghost, I might, or not Ghost, but Guillotine 2099 for the tech class. I think I might rank Hulkbuster higher than Guillotine 2099. I don't think he needs his Awakened ability either. But he's a powerhouse. Hulkbuster is no joke these days. Oof. Ooh, I had a question the other day. Like the most annoying special attacks to evade, and I picked Tigra because her special attacks are unblockable and they go from one end of the screen towards the other. It's super annoying. But I'd say the Spider-Men, they're SP1s, like well, I guess it's just Cosmic Spidey and OG Spidey, right? But their special ones are kind of annoying. Just because unless you have distance when they throw it, then you can't evade the first part of it, the webs. That's another one that's up there for difficult or annoying specials to evade. But I think right now, Tigra takes the cake for me. I hate her special attacks. Venom's SP2 is one. I guess Apocalypse is special 1. I know you can evade his special 2 fully. I just gotta practice against it. When I was in the gauntlet, I didn't do so hot trying to evade the second part of Apocalypse's special 2. Killmonger is legit, just overshadowed. Yeah, he is legit. And he's got some really cool mechanics with his bleeds and then his like massive bleed on a, what is it, like a special 3? After you build up 50 bleed charges, or however you want to call it. And then he's got the indestructible on the special 2. You think Ant-Man has an annoying special? I think Ant-Man's are kind of easy. Ant-Man's SP1 is like the Colossus's, the Colossi. The Colossus is the Mises, the Geeses. Yeah, Ant-Man's SP1 is like kind of like Colossus special 1, and then his special 2. His special 2 is fairly easy to evade. It's super easy to evade if you dash back as far as you can and then evade the little ants towards the left side of the screen. Kind of like who was it, Man-Thing's SP1, like it's like a slow moving special, so the timing kind of throws you off on it. Magic not coming in anytime soon as a 6-star. I don't see the reasoning behind it. I mean, I guess it would make like Alliance War kind of annoying. 6-star rank 3 or rank 4 magic would be no fun. That limbo damage would be legit though. That limbo damage would be awesome. But I guess once they start releasing those champs as 6 stars, then we'll start having to fight them in event quests, which would be annoying. That would be annoying because Magic is one of the most, gosh, the frickin' crashes, one of the most annoying defenders to go up against. Ant-Man has a nice synergy with Shang-Chi. Excuse me. Let's take a look-see. I need to get in some practice with Shang-Chi now that I took him up to rank 2 and he's awakened. Need to practice him. Get his abilities down and all that fun stuff. The White Magneto, the guidance pre-fight ability, that only applies to parry stuns, right? Not anything else. Like Shang-Chi's combo stun wouldn't become a passive. At least I don't think it would. I don't think it would. Okay. We'll take a look at Shang-Chi's, whoops, resisted that. Shang-Chi's energies right after this Silver Surfer fight. Or no, I thought that was the third one, right after this fight. It will be nice once all of the older champions are reworked. What was I saying? Yeah, once all the older champs are reworked, that there's not going to be like filler champs anymore. You know, like OG Cap is like a filler champ. He doesn't really serve a purpose. I mean, World War II Cap, kind of has a purpose. Kind of like a niche purpose if he's awakened in High Sig. Same as Ronin. But let's take a look at Shang-Chi real quick. Shang-Chi's synergies are critical rating. Energy members landing a critical hit gains an additional 2% crit damage. Oh yeah, that's a good one with OG Cap and Ant-Man. Yeah, that is a good one. 2% additional, so that's up to 200% critical damage rating. That's pretty nice actually. Block resistance. Start the fight with 4 chi charges. Dodging an attack with perfect timing inflicts a falter passive, causing almost a miss for 2 seconds. That could be good for intercepting, right? Like you dash back and then immediately retaliate. I'll have to try that one out. Shang-Chi and Mr. Negative. Okay. And then critical hits bypass 20% of armor resistance, but no one wants to bring in Spidey for anything. That's ridiculous. Spidey is a filler champ. The Iron Fists are filler champs. OG Cap. Beast is a filler champ. Ant-Man is a filler champ, but he does have the Ghost synergy team. And is also getting reworked. Okay, I'm gonna have to try out Shang-Chi after this arena run. I want to test out that falter synergy with OG Spidey. Or is it OG? No, with Mr. Negative. I have to try that out. Maybe you could get some like really cool like get your intercepts going with the falter passive. Was there a cooldown on that? I don't think it said anything about a cooldown. Let's see. Dodging an attack with perfect timing inflicts a falter passive, causing 100% of the opponent's attack to miss for 2 seconds. Contact something. Contact attacks bypasses falter and remove the effect. Okay. Doesn't say anything about a cooldown, so as long as there's not a cooldown on that, that could be a really cool mechanic. Using falter to like phase as kind of like how Ghost does. There could be something to that. Oh, what am I doing? Huh? Okay, I think we have one or two. Oh, a little bit more than that. Wait, what? 5-star sort ability. No, there's something fishy going. These are rank 3s. They already burned through the let's see, level 5-star. Yeah, okay, we already made it through the rank 4s. Yeah, Cap was the last one. Okay. Maybe we'll do one more just to land on 80. An even 80. Arena wins. Do one more and then call it a stream. And that gets us 12.7 mil. Spidey down. But yeah, I'm gonna do some testing with Mr. Negative and Shang-Chi. That could be something really cool. Really cool there. I don't think I have seen any videos about it. And that could be like for one of two reasons, right? Either not many people have thought about it, or it's not a very good synergy worth mentioning. I'm interested to find out which of the two it is. Oh no! Oy. Immortal Hulk. Okay. Just under 12.8 mil for the first 80. It's not too shabby. I think we'll pick I think we'll... Do I need Tech ISO? Does this give ISO even? I think I need Mystic ISO though. Or not that I need Mystic ISO, but probably the best of the two options. Okay. Ability. There we go. Nice. 12.798 million. And I think we will end this stream on this guy right here. I'll have a video posted on the channel later about how I came to acquire this gentleman. Shang-Chi. First world problems, yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. That's gonna do it for this stream. Thanks for hanging out, Z. Thanks for everyone else for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.